Hi, my name's Melissa Boone, and this is my book and build activity. Today, the book I chose is The Three Pigs by David Weisner. This is one of my favorite versions of The Three Little Pigs. It's a very familiar story, but this one comes with a little bit of a twist, and the author and illustrator, David Weisner, does a phenomenal job with his illustrations in telling the story. Many of the pages on this book actually do not have words. They're illustrations that you just have to see and infer what is going on. What would happen if you could rewrite your own story? In this version of The Three Little Pigs, the author and illustrator David Weisner explores this idea, and our piggy friends go on an unexpected adventure and are able to change their story to better suit themselves while making some friends along the way. In this story, you start off in a 2D illustration, and the first time the wolf huffs and puffs, he actually blows the little piggy out of the story. So as the story continues, he can no longer find the little piggy. And the piggy goes and finds his friends, and they end up going on an adventure and going into some other very beloved fairy tales and nursery rhymes to kind of change the story in the end. They even make some paper airplanes to travel. The illustrations in this are just beautiful illustrations. The kids love this story. In the end, they end up finding a friend, and they end up rewriting the end of their story with their new friends. The maker's activity for this book would be for the kids to use a version of bricks, sticks, and straws. They're going to actually create their own houses for the little piggies. We want to make sure that these houses are going to be sturdy enough, because there will be a big bad wolf who will come along and huff and puff and try to blow their houses down. I wonder if they can build houses that can change the end of their story. Let's find out. Some materials that you would need are some Legos or plastic building blocks that are pretty sturdy, popsicle sticks, drinking straws, and glue. As you build, you can get as creative as you want. Here are some examples of a brick house, a stick house, and a straw house. After you've finished your houses, you're going to use a fan or a hairdryer to huff and puff and blow on the houses to see which ones are structurally sound, which ones stay standing. For fun, you can dress your fan up as a wolf. I've done this with my pre-kindergarten classes and my kindergarten classes, and they love seeing the fan or the hairdryer dressed up as a wolf, and they even love quoting the huff and puff and blow your house down as we try to blow down the houses that they have made. In the end, you could ask some questions like what happened to each of the houses, which one was stronger, and if there was any other way we could make the houses stronger. This is a great activity for community building, having the kids work in teams to build the houses, having them explore their materials and how they make their materials stick, how they stack them, how they can make it sturdier, and a lot of that trial and error, what works and what doesn't work. The AASL standard is the Inquire C. Learners adapt, communicate, and exchange learning products with others in a cycle that includes interacting with the content presented by others. Thank you so much for this book and build, and I hope you have fun